Hello and welcome back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I'm excited for today's pick a card. Today we're going to see who has the hots for you right now. What are their next moves? Where will it go? What will happen? All that good stuff. But we're going to see who is in a strong energy of desire for you at this time. That is our topic today. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. Other than that, you can go ahead and pause the video if you need more time with the piles. You can always pick more than one pile as well for all of my readings. For group one, we have the Tiger's Eye, and we'll be using the Teddy Tarot. For group two, we have the Rainbow Stone, and we'll be using the Golden Journey Tarot. For group three, we have the Turquoise, and we'll be using the Mermaid Tarot. And for group four, we have the Citrine, and we'll be using the Trash Panda Tarot for group four. So go ahead, pause the video if you need more time to decide, and we're just going to jump right into it. All right, if you chose group one with the Tiger's Eye and the Teddy Tarot, this is your reading, tapping in to see who has the hots for you right now, who has super strong desire for you, and what are they going to do about that desire, okay? What are their next moves? Where will it go? What will happen? We shall see. Spirit, for group one with the Tiger's Eye, please show us who is in a strong energy of desire for group one. Group one with the Tiger's Eye, who is strongly desiring group one at this time? First card out, we have intuition. So right away, I feel like you know who, this is giving like who's in your energy. I feel like you know who this is. It says gut feeling, psychic premonition, and sixth sense. So if you have been seeing someone in the corner of your eye, trying to be around you, come to your area, trying to talk to you, if you're getting a vibe that someone is trying to do something to get your attention, your intuition is spot on with that group one. If you are getting psychic premonitions, this depends on your spiritual gifts. If you have visions, you would have likely had a vision about this person. Or if you have strong inner knowing or gut feelings, that could be the way that spirit has communicated that, hey, this person, they're pinging your energy, they're trying to get your attention. You're spot on with that. This person is definitely in your energy. Ooh, looks like there's also someone in your energy who has really serious intentions. Okay, let's talk about it. So we got the ex-lover card, and my eyes were really drawn to the bottom of the deck. We had the Ten of Swords, but I was like, I won't mention it. I'll mention it if I get a vibe of an ex-lover, because I don't want to, just say, okay, we only got the ex in the picture. You actually got a new energy in the picture too. So I wanted to make sure before I just blab like, okay, we got the ex coming up. But Ten of Swords isn't necessarily an ex. Ten of Swords is an ending though. Ten of Swords is someone who completely struck out with you. This could be someone who did something that let you know you were completely out of alignment, so you walked away from. Or yes, this could be someone you've dated or had a situationship with, a relationship with, and it didn't come, fully to term. It didn't end in, I don't know, whatever, something long lasting or what you may have expected. Ex-lover, it says memories, the past, old flame, and nostalgic. So this could be the person you're getting these intuitive nudges about, especially if you are having dreams or memories show up in your head about like things that have actually happened with this person or on the same day you hung out with this person. Then yeah, this could definitely be talking about them. Now, with all that being said, we have divine timing and divine intervention. So I want to assume that, I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. Well, you know what? On this divine intervention card, the house is on fire. So it's almost giving like tower energy type divine intervention. Divine timing is more Divine timing is more kind of optimistic and future facing. I'm seeing that you're at a major crossroad in your life, group one, where spirit is either about to bless a connection with you and someone of the past, or if you guys come together and you don't take advantage of the opportunity or you decide to part ways, spirit is still going to place you with another connection. Divine timing is kind of like, okay, you have a purpose to fulfill. You have more that you're meant to experience. If this person that has been given the opportunity is not stepping up to the plate, or if you're not stepping up to the plate, or if both of you are mutually getting triggered by each other, spirit's like, listen, one ain't gonna stop the show. We got to move forward. We got to keep moving forward. Divine intervention, it says serendipity, a catalyst, supernatural, and karma. So yeah, this person could, the ex-lover, they could be receiving karma, and that could be what is causing them to come back to you, because they're like, okay, obviously this is happening as I've separated from this person. So I have left this, in an imbalance. I need to fix that. But also it can put you guys in each other's space again if there was something that separated you externally, because it does say serendipity, and serendipity is good. It's like random, unexpected luck. So this could be a blessing, a chance, an opportunity to do a do-over if you guys choose so. Divine timing, it says wrong timing, stalemate, perfect timing, and waiting. So divine timing is like spirit really saying time is having a heavy influence on you two being brought back together. So it's giving a strong energy, like there's other things that you're meant to do, and this person, whether they're sitting in your energy, keeping you from being able to engage in new connections, or whether there's a purpose that's supposed to be filled through romantic relationships, spirit's like, okay, at the end of the day, this person is not the only person that you're compatible with. So if this just isn't going to work out, I will put you with another connection and we can just move beyond this, because we don't got to sit here forever and wait for this person to, get themselves together. So spirit's kind of like, all right, they're running out of time to do their big one. They're running out of time to, do what they need to do. We got wedding and healing. So it seems like what spirit is trying to move you forward to is your healing era. Whatever was meant to be learned is learned at this point, and it's time to move forward. It's time to move on. Wedding, it says marriage, forever union, the one. So there's a strong energy of you being aligned with like something that's more long lasting, something that's stable. You're coming out of your lessons era where everything is just about learning and growing and teaching and expanding. It's like, goodness gracious, can I just have a moment of peace, or can I finally have my retribution? Yeah, that's where we're at, and that's what we're coming into. Healing, it says wounds, improving, mending, and progress. So spirit is leading you towards some healing and marriage or long-lasting partnership. We have text message. It says communication, news, phone call, and direct message. So that will likely be the way that you will be contacted by this person. All right, spirit, for group one, who has the HOTS for them? But yeah, going back to that, this person, not only are they being brought back to you by spirit, but they're also feeling the void. They're really feeling the difference between having you around or being in contact with you, being in a connection with you, and not. That's definitely inspiring them to come towards you. Things are getting serious. We got the engagement card that has come out as well. So we got multiple cards coming out talking about you getting engaged, or you ascending to a higher level of commitment. And this person has just been in your energy. We have keeping watch and investigation. This person is really obsessed with you at this time, wondering what you're doing, wondering what you're up to. They've been keeping watch even since the breakup. If there was a breakup, for those of you who it wasn't a breakup and it just fizzled out and you guys haven't been talking, this person has been watching you. Spirit just told me something very specific. This person may have followed you on a spam account before things went down, meaning you wouldn't necessarily notice. Yeah, you wouldn't necessarily notice. So I just heard that specifically for someone. So like you could be like, well, how are they watching me? I'm not really seeing any weird accounts, and their account isn't, watching me, or maybe we unfollowed each other. Spirit is actually showing me this person was extremely sneaky, and they kind of slid in there with their spam account. I just heard before you went private, so someone has gone private since then. And then I was hearing and seeing an energy of someone slide in when things were good between the two of you. So you would totally not expect it to be them, especially if they had already followed you from their main. It's like, why would, so, ooh, sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Okay, so look at this. At the end of the day, we got death and new love here. So if I had to say, I do feel like you're going to end up opening yourself up to new love. It's the curiosity for you. It's like, listen, I want to see what else is out there. Spirit is bringing a new energy into your life to help you heal, and also for long-term commitment. So for some of you, there will be like a, pretty final ending. Like I said, we did get the 10 of swords. That was at the bottom of the deck before. So some of you are having like an ending with this person, and you're opening yourself up to someone who you don't have like history with, especially a negative history with. So listen, good for you. We got new love here. And then we also have love vibes and engagement. So regardless of which direction you go in, well, I don't feel like it's regardless, because I was going to say regardless of which direction you go in, I feel like you'll be moving into a serious relationship. I feel like you'll be getting engaged, but we did get pick me and protection here. So Spirit is making it clear that this person is heavily pursuing you. They have the hots for you. For me, it feels like obsession. This person is obsessed with you. I just saw 1212, doing everything they can, doing everything in their power to, make it happen with you, to come towards you, to make you theirs, to commit to you, all that stuff that you would want. But at the same time, we still have this underlying energy of Spirit and protection. So Spirit is really not allowing this person to play on your timeline anymore. Spirit is not allowing this person to play with your life anymore. And I mean by that, like your destiny, not like, something drastic, like your destiny and your timeline and where you're meant to go and what you're meant to do and, who you're meant to be, what you're meant to see, all of that. It's like, it kind of feels like an energy of the years passing you by or the months passing you by stuck on this, and there is a pivot you could have went on, or there's a different opportunity you could have taken, or something else you could have done if this person wasn't wasting your time. So Spirit's like, at the end of the day, yes, this person is obsessed. They've been keeping watch. They're still watching you, investigating, trying to get your tea, trying to figure out what's going on with you. Also, I'm feeling like someone's in a standstill because of that. So if this person comes around and hey, what are you doing? And they don't end up asking you on a date, or it's just like they want to constantly check in and see what you're doing or have these super short conversations, stop responding. Because that is a way that you're kind of enabling them to still be in your energy and have a part of you without fully investing and, making any sort of commitment. So I would just completely stop responding. They need to come straight out with, hey, there's this going on. I want you to go with me. They need to come up with some solid plan. Otherwise, I wouldn't entertain those kind of messages anymore. Because that could be a way that you're kind of getting in your own way by, getting excited and letting them play on your phone yet again. So we got love vibes and engagement. This new love is looking real good. This new love is looking really tantalizing. There is love vibes between the two of you. And, we got the wedding card from the first deck, engagement from the second deck. So let's talk about that. Spirit, what can you tell us about this new love? Where will it go? What will happen? Something about this feels very easy. I see this person matching your energy as well, not putting you through stress, making you feel very sure. Nice. We got the 10 of Cups here. So that is, a potential marriage energy, family and kids energy, moving in together energy. And we got the Temperance card here. So that is this person matching your energy, matching your freak, matching what you like, and, the kind of relationship you want to have and what you want to do and how you want to live. So this feels very stress-free. I'm picking up a little bit. Some of you may like a thrill. And if you do like a thrill, I would say try to do your best to just adjust to this and get to know it and see it for all it is, because I feel like there will be thrills, but calculated thrills. So it's like we're not having a crazy wild weekend, but we are going on a really nice vacation where we get a sense of new thrill, exciting through that way. You know what I mean? So, you know, spirit could kind of be pivoting you out of your current lifestyle, even, because we got the moon card reverse, 3 of wands reverse. 3 of wands reverse is a clear lifestyle change. We got the 5 of swords reverse. That's disengaging from drama, disengaging from chaos, and you know, those levels in your system going up and down, making you kind of hooked to the roller coaster effect. This is you getting out of that path, getting out of that energy, and getting used to something quite different. I'm just feeling for some of you, you may feel like it's a bit boring because we have the 3 of wands reverse. It's not what you're used to. And also we got the moon card reverse. So this person isn't putting you through the ringer. They're not indecisive. They're not on and off. They're not bringing in a bunch of drama. This person is pretty stable, but some of you may see this as boring. We got the 8 of pentacles reversed. So much easier lifestyle if you allow it to be. If you allow it to be. We got the Hierophant here. You know, the Hierophant is all about, you know, learning lessons. The Hierophant is all about wisdom. On this card, he's being blessed by the higher level being. So it's like graduation. It's like you've graduated, you've finished, and this is Temperance, the result of that work that you've put in, and even the reward for what you've gone through and where you've already been. So that is what I see there. You know, 10 of cups, long-term, long-lasting. Yes, that is, you know, marriage energy or life partnership. Spirit, where will it go? What will happen with this ex-lover? What will happen with this ex-lover? The cards are like flying off the table. It really feels like one of your guides or your ancestors they're like, get out of here. Like, this person seems like they keep popping up in your readings, and you have a guide that's like over my shoulder, like, get these cards out of here. Like, that's how it feels by the way they just keep falling off the table, flying out the deck, out of my hands, onto the floor where they belong type energy. Like, someone's guide is not having it. Okay, we got the 6 of Pentacles and the Judgment card. So at the end of the day, there's likely some sort of like soulmate connection here. I say that just because 6 of Pentacles is a blessing from the universe, and it's something that holds value or has purpose. So I do feel like, you know, and it doesn't have to be soulmate. It could be karmic, twin flame, something of value. A lot of times we see these as like negatives because of, you know, the negative that will come with it, but there is strong emotional intimacy, strong, you know, positive connections and experiences that you do have even with a karmic, which is why you kind of end up going back and back to it. There's something bringing you back, even if it's just listen, even if it's just that D. Okay, listen. And we got the Judgment card here. So Spirit is kind of like, all right, I'm going to give you a chance to make it happen. If you two want to be together, at the end of the day, the cycle is still open with you. So 6 of Pentacles, I'm going to give you one last opportunity. I'm also hearing someone crying very loudly, very dramatically, and it sounds fake. So there could be someone who is very upset about this. It could be you really just getting in your self-pity bag. It could be this person really dramatic, really just flailing around, begging, you know, the universe, spirit for another chance, another opportunity. They could be on your phone hooting and hollering, begging for another opportunity. And you know, Judgment is a call to action specifically from Spirit or the higher power. So Spirit is giving them that. So there is something to be cleared here, decided here, finished, whatever way we're going to go about it. And we got the 2 of Swords reversed, so you're not going to be able to avoid this. So I'm also feeling that Spirit will continue to bring this person into your life until you make it completely clear to them, until you stand up to them, until you close the cycle, until you fully let go, like until it's fully resolved. It's going to keep coming up. And also, this can be resolved by relocation, I'm hearing. Because if you keep, if you separate from them or break up with them, but you know that they're obsessed, we could see that they're investigating, keeping watch, watching, definitely giving obsessed energy, and they still have access to you some way, somehow, because you live in the same city or the same area or you have the same friends. They're always going to keep coming around. And it's like Two of Swords reverse. You know who this person is at this point. It doesn't feel like the most admirable person. I don't feel like it's above them, or no, I don't feel like it's below them to stoop to a lower level and to be a bit manipulative with how they can get their way, especially the way they're hooting and hollering. So we got the Page of Pentacles reverse and the Eight of Wands reverse. That's a complete slowing down of the connection and disengaging from this connection. So again, it is looking like this is going to be the main contender. We got the King of Wands reverse at the bottom of the deck. So that's like an energy of the D. It ain't even enough anymore. King of Wands is about passion. It's also that sacral chakra energy. So it's like that ain't even, I don't even want it. Listen, or that cookie they got, listen, it's not enough. Spirit, I love this. We have give yourself much more credit. So Spirit is coming through saying, listen, you've been been through a lot, you've done a lot. And also I get a strong energy of you have already served your purpose here. So if you're feeling like bad or guilty about moving on, or bad or guilty and feeling like, well, there's more I could have did or something else I could have done, I really feel Spirit telling you not to allow that to hold you back. We have dwell on what you love. Spirit is wanting you to focus on the things you love, the people you love, the current relationships that feed into you, people that give to you, people that are kind to you. And we have everyone is doing their best. So Spirit can see how you're trying, doing what you can to bring about a positive outcome for yourself. And Spirit wants you to have your best. So Spirit's like, listen, if you feel like there's more you have to do, listen, I can already see how you've been working at this. You're doing your best, and your best is enough. That is what I got for you, Group 1. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose the Rainbow Stone and the Golden Journey Tarot, this is your reading, tapping in to see who has the hots for you right now, who is in a strong energy of desire for you, Group 2. What are their next moves? Where will it go? What will happen? All that good stuff, Spirit, for Group 2 with the Rainbow Stone. Please show us who is in a strong, strong, strong energy of desire for Group 2. Who has the hots for Group 2? Ooh, T. Right away, we got legal matters and home, and I immediately felt an energy of someone who's getting a divorce right now, or someone who's kind of going through it right now, and they use your idea. Like, they fantasize about you a lot, and they use you as a form of escapism. That is a very specific message for some of you. For some of you, obviously, this could be an ex, someone who's going through it right now, and it's making them think of how they felt safer and at home with you and protected in their relationship with you, because they always had someone in their corner looking out for their best interest. For someone else, this could be someone you haven't dated at all, and it's like they're going through their own, legal issues, or the card says judgment on here as well, justice, so it could be like karma or like a spiritual kind of judgment moment that they're having. And it's like, I could have really surrendered to a relationship with Group 2, and I feel like that would have very much so comforted me. And oh my God, right away. Okay, so let's talk about this, and we'll keep pulling. Legal matters, this says justice, divorce, balance, and judgment. Home says comfort, safety, belonging, and shelter. So there's an energy of someone who feels like they could be safe or would be safe or has been safe with you in the past. And there's a separation there, whether you've never gotten together, in the first place, or this is someone who has had you, but they, look to see if the grass is greener on the other side. And it wasn't. And they're getting, just dragged by the universe right now, and really feeling like, oh my gosh, I wish I would have stayed with Group 2, or I wish I would have, moved in or had a relationship, or I wish I did something when we were flirting with each other so heavy. For those of you who haven't had anything serious with this person, we have family here. Interesting. First card, or sorry, first word on family, it says generations. So I'm also picking up on someone who wishes they lived with you. Listen, be careful about that, because I didn't take it from a reader, someone who like hears what everyone has going on. It's seriously worst case scenario to be living with someone who you shouldn't be living with. It is worst case scenario. Do not do it. Do not allow you. That's one thing. That's one area where I will tell the girls, the guys, okay, we're not going to be delulu about this one though. We're not going to fantasize on what it would be like to live with them. No ma'am. Okay. Marriage, fine. Go ahead and, let's allow our fantasy to, whatever. But living together, oh no ma'am. Especially now without a ring. What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, listen, I'm just saying. But right away, I was feeling generation. So this could be them wanting to move with you because they're having issues with their family. So if you have talked to someone who, I just heard cultural, it could be like a cultural norm for them to live with family, or, someone who's having issues, with in drama with who they currently live with, even their roommates. It says children, ancestors, and origin on there as well. I'm even feeling like a lust to return back to the homeland for someone, very specific message for someone. So you could be from the same culture as someone who, like, they're kind of known for dating outside of their culture. And there's nothing wrong with that. Do what you want to do with your life. But this person is feeling a bit guilty about that all of a sudden since they met you. So I feel like this person may have even had their own bias against their own origin. And now they're seeing, okay, I could actually date someone or be with someone from my origin and it not be the traditional da-da-da-da-da. And they can't stop thinking about you because of that. Oh my goodness. There are some very specific channelings coming up today. Spirit, what else? Who has the hots for group 2? So I'm feeling someone who, someone who's going through some sort of judgment moment at this time, someone struggling with family, someone who's feeling like they want to build a family with you. You could come from, like I said, a similar background from this person. We got the travel card here as well. It says distance, boundaries, far apart, and gateway. This could be someone you met during a travel who has the hots for you, who's kind of thinking like, okay, what do I need to do? Or what should I have done? Or what should I do with the time that I do have moving forward now? What should I do to make this happen? What should I do to give us another opportunity to be together? I cannot stop focusing on the pumpkins. I just can't. Like, leave the pumpkins alone. Let them be. But yeah, I'm picking up on someone who you may have met during travel, or that you've traveled with, or that you would have to travel to see, someone you're at a distance with. We have the hookup card here as well. It says one night stand, intimacy, casual relationship, and fling. So someone you had a fling, a hookup one night with, this person is very much so in your energy, still thinking about you. Okay. And then we have unexpected and signs and synchronicities. So it seems like Spirit is leading you to a new energy as well, or maybe a serendipitous meeting with someone that you do already know, like with this first, initial energy here, especially if this person is pulling on your energy or, calling the universe for help, or vice versa. If you've been, bouncing off of each other's energy and both of you are thinking about each other, Spirit's like, well, all right, let me go ahead and bring this together then. We have unexpected. It says surprise, unpredictable, shocking, and unusual. So what I can tell you, group 2, is prepare for people to be moving out of character when it comes to you. So like going back to that specific download of someone being attracted to you. And this could also be someone who always dates within their culture and you're outside of their culture. I'll say that as well, the other side of it. But going back to that, this person could unexpectedly come towards you where it's like they have a type. They have a type. And they're giving you vibes that they're trying to, move forward with you. Signs and synchronicities as coincidences, signals, hints, and messages from the universe. So Spirit is also giving you different downloads or dreams or synchronicities with this person to show you who it is and what's going on. Spirit for group 2. Yeah. We got the shake-up card here. So things are about to change. Things are about to... Someone is really going against their typical character or type to make something happen. All right. Ooh, not them trying to, we got the ultimatum card here. Not them trying to give you an ultimatum. Because you know what? See, this is how people love. They love to do stuff like this. They get triggered by their own habits. They get triggered by their own past and history. You're not the one who made them date the same type for all of eternity. So why do you have to get an ultimatum like you did something? I cannot. We got shake up. We got possessive. And we have ultimatum here. We also got stuck in the past. So this is talking about someone who's been in your energy before. This person is very possessive over you. This person is feeling a void. They can feel that whatever way things happened with you is not the way that they wanted it to. And they're coming up giving you an ultimatum, which is just so ridiculous but funny. And we have the shake-up card here. So I do see this person coming hard, though. I do see this person, like, really going out of their way to woo and wow you at least. So at least it's not them just, you know, maybe for one of you, this person will just kind of word vomit, give you a whole speech, and then try to give you an ultimatum at the end of that. Honestly, I would shut that down right away. I wouldn't get excited. Even if you do want to give this person, you know, a chance and you've been thinking about them as much as they've been thinking about you, I still would not rush to anything and, you know, let them skip past all the steps. Nuh-uh. And honestly, even be careful of people who you allow to be your friends, especially if there's romantic tension there, because that's how people bypass, like, investing in you and really putting in that work, because you do everything besides the full-on relationship stuff. So they get your time, and also they don't have to invest. Like, they don't have to, you know, pay for your meals. They don't have to initiate contact. They can get away with so much more if we're just friends, because that way they don't have to be held accountable for checking in with you each day, communicating with you properly. They also don't have to pick up any tabs because we're just friends. But during this process, you're still getting to know each other just like you would if you were officially dating. So be careful about that too. That's like a little sneaky revelation I had the other day. Like, you know what? A lot of people end up like silently, slyly dating you, and then you have all these feelings for them by the end of it, and you're just ready to hurry up and, you know, get in a relationship because you still spent the same amount of time getting to know them, but only they didn't have to put in any real investment. So anyways, don't even let them be in your energy too much. But yeah, I don't feel like that's the way that it's going to happen, where it's like this person will just kind of blab how they're feeling and what they're thinking and then try to get you an ultimatum. I feel this person going really hard for like weeks or a couple months, and then they're giving you a big ultimatum. So I still feel like it's going to be lesser than the amount of time that, you know, you might be ready to give them a solid answer or no for sure. But we got against all odds here. We also have the abundance card that has come up as well. So I feel like you're going to have multiple love interests. We did get that new energy, so we'll see about that. We actually did get a couple cards about that. You're getting an abundance of this person's time, their energy, their resources, you know, their money, all of that. This person is really going against the odds and what they typically kind of go for, and you're likely going to be their first of something. And if you know, you know, with the things that we've been talking about, like, you're likely going to be their first XYZ. You know, whatever your background is. We got toxicity. I got to cover her up. We got toxicity and nasty girl / boys. So I'm also picking up on someone who's trying to get you in a, short-term connection or in a physical connection. This person, something about them is toxic. I feel like what makes them toxic is the fact that they also try to slide in with, without really investing. This is likely the hookup. And I don't feel like this person is toxic in a personality way. I feel like they're just toxic toxic to you. Like, this ends up being a bad thing for you. One of these connections is going to end up in an ending. You know what? I'm actually noticing we do have frenemy and drained here. So the toxicity could be talking about you cutting someone out of your life who maybe has been enabling you to continue to give someone a chance or go back to a certain person. or someone who's been self-sabotaging you in some way. Not everyone has a frenemy. Not everyone even has friends, you know, not even everyone even has a big social circle. So, you know, I feel like if it applies, let it, you know, then you'll know. But if it doesn't, let it fly. But yeah, one of these, we got the death card here, is going to pretty much end in, I mean, it says there's no reviving this at the bottom of the card. So one of these connections are going to end in a disconnect, moving on, moving forward. We have engagement. So it seems like Spirit is trying to push you in a direction where you're getting engaged or things are getting serious. And, you know, there's just all these other cycles that need to get closed. So let's talk about this. Spirit, tell us about this unexpected engagement. Tell us about the unexpected. And how is what's unexpected, even if it's with someone they already know, how is this leading to engagement? So we got the King of Pentacles here. We got the King of Pentacles and we have the Queen of Cups. Oh, I love that combo. Feminine water and masculine earth. I love that combo. Power couple energy. They're just so strong together. You could be a water sign yourself, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This person could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or vice versa. But how is this going to turn into engagement? First of all, Queen of Cups, you have feelings for this person. You like this person. You're open to this person. They're also treating you quite well. And another thing about Queen of Cups is for her to be upright, she has to feel appreciated. She has to feel even admired in a way. You have to see her divinity and you have to appreciate her and take care of her. So I see this person really putting in that work to take care of you. And it's the King of Pentacles, so it's no surprise. They got it like that. They can do that. And also what I love about King of Pentacles is it's long lasting. It doesn't diminish because it's not like passion they're running out of. It's, well, we have the Knight of Wands, so it is passion that this person has, but it's also sustained, you know, King of Pentacles. This is someone with foresight who understands that in order for someone to feel attracted for you for years, towards you for years and years and years, you have to continuously be investing in this person, which is why you don't want to start on a shaky foundation of someone sliding in through the friendship route, but there's romantic tension. If they flirt with you, they're no longer your friend. Listen. Take it from listen, okay, do what you want to do, fine, whatever. But I'm telling you, that is how a lot of people end up getting played, like, and their time wasted. Especially since that's a prominent route for situationships. But we got the Ace of Swords reversed, and we have Muskraj the Mouse here, which is one of the additional cards that we have in this deck. Both of these are showing up reversed. So, you know, I feel like this isn't about you or them individually. It's really about the whole. And I also feel that both of you have similar intentions as far as where you want to move towards, like in life, what you want. So this is like, for an example, both of you already want marriage. Both of you already want kids. It's not something you have to convince or wait for from the other person. You already have that as a life goal, as an intention for yourself. And, you know, this could be your values on any level. This could be your values in, you know, any category, whatever is important to you. So yeah, I feel like that's really what it is. It's like this relationship has a lot of stability and longevity. It's not about cheap thrills. It's not about quick excitement. It's about really building a solid foundation of trust, love, and loyalty between the two of you. We got the Knight of Pentacles reverse and the Four of Pentacles reverse, which, you know what, I actually like, because Four of Pentacles reverse is actually an energy of being quite generous, whereas the Knight of Pentacles reverse is like you're not giving everything right away though. So you're generous with your time, you're generous with things that make sense, but you're still holding your cards close to your chest. You're not being generous in the sense that you're giving this person all of you in the beginning. It's like, okay, I'm investing a normal amount of time, even a generous amount of time, but I'm not giving them everything, you know, just because they took me out or something like that. So, Spirit, tell us about what's going to happen here with this possessive person who's been watching Group 2. Well, right away, we got the Seven of Swords reverse, which I ain't mad at it, because Seven of Swords could be a card of someone who's sabotaging. It could be a card of someone who is being disingenuous. It could even be a card of someone who's deluded. We have the Two of Pentacles with the blessings of Ganesha reversed, another additional card from this deck. So you know what? Spirit's like, this isn't guaranteed. Two of Pentacles, you got to alchemize. Straight up, this person is being whipped into shape by Spirit. It's so clear. It's not even their choice completely. Like, this person isn't going through their own transformation because they're realizing the error of their ways. They're getting a blessing from, like, straight up from Spirit. So take that what you will. Some people, you would rather this person go through their own transformation and come to the realization that they want you, you know, in their own way. Some of you are fine with Spirit bringing this together, especially if you manifested that or asked Spirit to bring it together because it had been misaligned for a while. We got the King of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles reversed, and the Seven of Wands here. I feel like this would just always be a relationship you'd have to put in a lot of work towards. This relationship needs a lot of tending, and it doesn't mean that it wouldn't work out. We got the King of Wands showing up, so I do see that eventually you would have this person in a position where they're showing up fully. But with that Seven of Wands, there's a lot of obstacles in this relationship or a lot of differences between the two of you. And, you know, Queen of Pentacles reverse, you would likely end up investing more than would be fair, or investing so much that you'd feel like you're in a deficit, you know. It would take a lot to get to a really good space with this person. So you got more options than you realize. Like I said, we didn't have time to go through like every single option, but we got a travel bae that came up. We got a hookup person that came up. So you have more options than you realize. I feel like this is the main one Spirit wants to sort out. These two, I didn't get an energy of like Spirit having, or them having spiritual support per se. So I don't feel like Spirit's going to, you know, force this together or even lead you together. I feel like these are people who have the hots for you, who are attracted to you, who are going to reach out on their own, you know, intention. And Spirit's like, listen, you can do what you want with those. We have love doesn't have to mean near. So if you're struggling with a distance, Spirit is saying that, you know, distance can be overcome. This can apply to the travel person. This could also apply to this unexpected connection coming up. We shall see. That's what I got for you, group 2. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading or any of my other magical offerings, that is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 2 with the turquoise and the mermaid tarot, this is your reading, tapping in to see who is very dangerously attracted to you at this time. Who has the hots for you right now? We'll see their next moves. Where will it go? What will happen? Spirit for group 3 with the turquoise. Who is strongly attracted to group 3? Who is really intensely desiring group 3? Who has the hots for group 3? Ooh, I'm getting a lot of faded energy, surprisingly. A lot of faded energy here. And it's surprising because we got the player card here as well. I'm wondering if that's a completely separate energy. We shall see. It's really feeling like it. So let's talk about this one first. We got the player. You know, this person really has the hots for you because, for one, this person doesn't feel like they've had you, or they haven't had enough of you, or even if they have you physically, they don't feel like they have you, like, internally in the other ways. So it's kind of driving them a bit crazy. It's like, ugh, I've gotten them, but I don't have them now, or I've experienced them, but they're not obsessed with me. Or you may be really good at saving face. If you are, if you're like, I'm totally obsessed with them, you must be really good at saving face. Player, it says charming, manipulative, karmic, and being tested. So this person, you know, we got the fated meeting card, and you know, that would be in alignment with the whole being tested or karmic energy. This person is very charming. They're very attracted, but I do feel like Spirit has led you to this person for a reason. And maybe it's that you're at a crossroads and Spirit will connect you with another person if they don't get their stuff together. We have fated meeting. It says meant to be, destiny, predetermined encounter. So if things have been very synchronistic for you lately, yeah, I'm kind of picking up on that as well. And I'm feeling multiple synchronistic energies. It kind of, usually I get this energy when people are meant to move forward at this time. So when you're at a part just in your life, when you're meant to reach a higher level commitment, where you're meant to have more experience, more higher levels, level up. Typically that's when I get that multi energy, but for fated connections, because spirit's like, listen, there's more than one person on this earth that you are compatible with. I guarantee it. And if number one don't get it together, we gonna try number two. And number two don't get it together, we gonna try number three. Like, spirit will keep it pushing. So it's up to them what they will do. We have the proposal card. It says a love offer, engagement, agreement, and wish come true. So at the end of the day, there is high compatibility with everyone that you're meeting at this time. Whether it's someone completely new, whether it's a player energy, whether it's someone that's not like anyone you've ever dated, someone who's like completely out of your usual type, there's going to be compatibility and a sense of resonance with all of these energies. And really, it'll just be kind of up to you what you want to do. The player energy initially kind of makes you feel like, I don't know, but I haven't gotten, we haven't pulled even any tarot at this point to see like, okay, if they're on their BS or if they're standing up to the plate. So I can't, I can't say so far that it wouldn't be worth, seeing it through. Legal matters, it says justice, divorce, balance, and judgment. A lot of the energies, a lot of the words that describe legal matters in this deck are very like esoteric, like the judgment card in tarot, the justice card in tarot, and then there's balance, which would be temperance. We have the divorce card here, which is very worldly, but that's like the only word that can't really, well, divorce is technically a separation, so it can be taken, spiritually as well, but it's just giving strong crossroad energy where spirit's like, we're either going to move forward, this person, they're going to be able to redeem themselves, they're going to make it happen, or they're not. We shall see. If not, though, we're still going to move forward. Maybe not with that one. We have surrender and divine timing. Surrender, it says letting go, releasing, giving up, and patience. So spirit may be really working with you on having patience at this time, trusting the higher power, trusting spirit, and allowing things to come together. Spirit's trying. I get like an energy of spirit like really working overtime. Spirit is trying to make it happen, but we got free will down here. So sometimes spirit has to drag us. So just try to be patient with it. It's not that spirit's not, working, on your behalf. Nothing's moving and shaking. People are just being a bit stubborn, I assume. We'll see. Divine timing, it says wrong timing, stalemate, perfect timing, and waiting. Another card talking about having patience, about time being a factor, also about having to wait for the perfect opportunity and spirit bringing in the perfect opportunity. So maybe you met someone at a time where you weren't meant to be with them. That was the time where they were meant to see you so that they could have their trigger happen that influences them going through their ascension. And now we're moving into right timing for you guys to actually be together. That's another thing, it sucks. It sucks when you're super like spiritual, or you're someone who's like even psychic, or someone who's super tapped in, intuitive, because you can sense who someone is kind of right away. I have that. I instantly know who someone is right away in my life, whether it's like, it's freaky. It's really so freaking freaky. Like, it's so crazy. It's like I have a vision like that's so Raven, and I can literally see exactly how things are going to play out, and then they do. It's so weird. I don't even know. I don't know. But if you're intuitive yourself, it's hard because like once you tap in and you sense, oh my goodness, this is someone significant, but it's like not actually the time you're supposed to be together yet, and you met for something else to happen, it can be very frustrating. So if you're experiencing that, group 3, I feel you. I know it's hard for us intuitives. It's hard for those of us who can kind of, see the future and feel that. I'm actually not going to take this big stack. If it comes out again, it's meant to be. Let me set some intention, spirit, for group 3. Who has the HOTS for them? Who is strongly in their energy? I feel like a lot of people are curious about you. It kind of feels like you are an introvert, or you live more of a hermited kind of lifestyle. Because I do feel that there are people in your energy. It's not that you have a lack of options, but there we are. There we have it. We have the friend zone card. So you may kind of shut people down right away. You may even be like me, where you can just kind of tell instantly if you have attraction towards someone or if it can go somewhere. And if you're already sensing, no, it's not going to go where I, would want it to, or somewhere fruitful, you may kind of shut it down rather quickly. But yeah, we have questions in friend zone. So there's people in your energy. And you know what? I feel like even this player may try to bypass spirit or bypass the things that they know they have to do by playing on your phone, asking you, questions, calling you, texting you. If you've already expressed to this person or hinted to this person multiple times, if you've already expressed what you want and what you're looking for, I would honestly just stop replying. If someone is, WYDing you down, pause. But if someone is like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Just always on your phone, trying to see what you're doing, having little conversations here and there, but not making like a full official investment, I would honestly just step back and not even give that person the ability to do that anymore, because I'm feeling like an energy of someone trying to bypass what spirit is making them do and holding them accountable and stepping up to the plate, offering something real, or at least making an investment and moving forward, even if that's consistent communication where you can reach out, where you're seeing each other, talking to each other outside of, dang, we got the time card coming up out of this deck too. Timing has been a major factor for you. But that's the way that someone has been trying to like spiritually bypass, where spirit has been showing them they need to lead and go and what they need to do by just trying to talk to you. So just be aware of that. We have time and destiny. Spirit is really kind of overtaking at this point. I don't feel like spirit is even giving someone the opportunity to play with you anymore. I get like an energy of spirit really coming in and completely taking over. Honestly, it feels like a takeover. We got time and destiny. So yeah, something about, and I was saying that with the fated meeting card and you having multiple options, with them all being fated and significant to you in some way. Something about your evolution, your growth, what you're meant to experience next in life is in relation to a relationship, or is in relation to you getting the safety and the comfort to slow down and do what you're supposed to do in terms of purpose, through being in more of a stable connection. So whatever way we got to get to it, we got to get to it. And spirit is like really hopping out of, the feelings and moving into action at this point, not making excuses for people anymore. We have the excitement card here, so things are about to get really exciting. I'm tapping in on, things kind of popping off, multiple love interests coming through, so we'll see what will happen. And we got the shame card here, so, someone is feeling a bit of shame. Bottom of the card says things of the past, so it could be someone of the past, but I do feel like this could be someone else's energy as well, feeling shame about how they haven't taken action. Yeah, and that's how you know. People know. Like, they're not clueless. They know what they're supposed to do. Spirit, tell us about this destiny. What do you have planned for group 3? And this person is burning with desire being brought towards you through spirit. Yeah, judgment card here. It's crazy how we keep getting these same energies coming up. I've been saying that, like, judgment card, call to action energy. Yeah. You know what? If I had to say, I would say that spirit may actually have you disconnect from anyone who's a time waster. Maybe I should have pulled on that first, because it does feel like it's happening in steps, especially if you're seeing any steps angel numbers or even portal angel numbers. So 555 talking about change, 1111 talking about portals, 1234 talking about steps or actions that are having an effect on the next thing coming down the pipeline. We got the Eight of Cups and Eight of Cups and the Judgment card here. So it's a clear sign that spirit is holding someone accountable. And it's like, if you're not, then get off the pot. Like, if you're not taking any action, if you're not cooking, get out of the kitchen. Let's pull on this first. And then we have the King of Pentacles. So this person is coming through with stability, a strong, long-term love offer. King of Pentacles is marriage energy, or a marriage partner, a stable partner, someone who's offering longevity and someone who's very much so worthy, dependable, loyal. Let's see. Spirit, what's happening with this player? You know, we got the Six of Swords that came out, and it's interesting how it came out. It like stopped in the deck and it was sideways. So Spirit's like, it could really go either way. Six of Swords, they can move forward together, they can build together. Or Six of Swords reverse, they can disconnect. They can have a, you know, Ten of Swords moment where they end things. Ten of Wands moment, release the burden. And it depends. We got Temperance in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So things are in balance with this person. I see things getting balanced, and that's going to have an effect on what happens next. This person is going to come through first. This person is coming before this divine timing energy. And I feel like that's partly because, you know, when you think about love, right, and you try to like ask Spirit to bring someone in, you wouldn't want Spirit to bring you someone who's in a third party situation. So Spirit's not going to do that to someone else either. When you have this player in your energy who's wasting your time, pulling on your energy, trying to be with you, and you're still kind of like not making an official decision or communicating to them like, listen, it's a dub, it's a wrap, it's a present, it's done. We're not doing this anymore. Spirit's not going to, you know, bring someone, and that's not a positive manifestation for the other party. So I kind of get why things are happening in steps and why this is happening first. Spirit's like, well, why bring this person into your life if you're still dealing with, you know, this person and have unresolved feelings or unresolved, you know, situations with them. Yeah, we got the Hermit card and the Two of Swords. So I do see yet another cycle with this person. It is feeling like it's going to take a while. It depends. You know, some of you can really kind of blow through this. Some of you, I was hearing a year. It may take you a year to decide or for things to be completely fleshed out. We got the Six of Pentacles reversed and the Knight of Pentacles, so it'll also be completely up to you. So this is exactly what I see happening. Spirit is bringing in a Judgment card moment where you guys are being brought together because, like that Temperance card we had at the bottom of the deck that was reversed, things are unbalanced. You guys haven't closed the cycle or decided what you're going to do. You haven't fully explored your romance and the possibilities between the two of you either. You're going to officially date or go through another significant cycle with this person, and it's going to be at least months, plural, long. Now, some of you may have a light bulb moment, and it's like, you know what, all I needed to know is that there was something better on the way. As soon as this person comes into your life, you'll cut them off and you'll move forward. But we got the Hermit card here, which typically talks about like an incubation kind of period where things take a while. So if I had to say, I would say it's not going to happen fast for the most of you. For some of you, it will. So if they decide that they don't want to build a life with that person, what will happen now here with this King of Pentacles? I'm not loving this. I'm so annoyed. You know, it's like, this is really, you guys, I would try to handle it as soon as you can. We got the Wheel of Fortune. So it's like this can be everything, but Two of Wands reverse, you need to be really sure of it. I feel like, and we did get the multiple options energy, you know, with the fated meeting and proposal. So I see your life moving, your love life moving towards a proposal, moving towards something long lasting, period. But this King of Pentacles may not be available by the time you end this cycle. So it kind of depends on how quickly you can move through it. Even with that being said, to be honest, you're still in a win-win position though, Group 3, because Spirit is saying a part of your destiny is connected with love for you. For some of you, that can mean that you've gone through a lot of lessons in love. For some of you, that can mean that relationships, like the ending of them, signify like significant level ups and expansion periods. For you, it's looking like it's a good thing, or at least is going to be with this one with the Wheel of Fortune. So you're kind of in a win-win position, but I don't feel like this relationship is like the portal, the opportunity to be with this person specifically, this King of Pentacles, isn't going to be open for too long. We got the Seven of Swords with the Tower reversed. That's really kind of Spirit saying it's better to handle what is on your plate now. If you know you don't want to be with this person of the past, make a big move. You know, for some of you, maybe this could be a physical move. For some of you, maybe it can be, you know, standing up to them and telling them, listen, I'm done, do not contact me. For some of you, maybe it means something more extreme, okay, like getting the law in order if they're like really not leaving you alone. It could be a cut cord cutting. It could be a banishing if you need something more aggressive. I have custom spell work on my Etsy shop. If there's someone who's been cyclical, like a karmic in your life multiple times, you may want to escalate it and have someone else do it. But we got the Four of Cups and the Ace of Cups reversed. So it's kind of looking like there is a small opportunity for you to come across this person. Otherwise, Spirit will bring in another option. And I feel like that's because this one is taking so long. So try to do it sooner rather than later so that once you're, aligned, there's no trouble. Yeah, we got fork in the road, round and round, and higher power. So Spirit's like this can go in multiple directions. The energy we keep getting consistently is this round and round karmic energy. And we have the higher power card here. Round and round can also talk about fated connection. So I do feel like you met this person for a reason, but maybe it just wasn't meant to be romantic, or maybe it's like right person, wrong time. Got so many cards talking about time here, and I was like, okay, what's up with this? Why does time keep coming up so significant? So maybe it's not that you're like not meant to be together, but it's just a matter of like this could be really good, but because the timing is wrong, or because this person didn't optimize their time and do the work that they were supposed to do that would have aligned them to you in this time, that is why it's unaligned. It could be something like that. Regardless, Spirit doesn't want you to stress about it. We got peace and breathe. So Spirit is saying, take a moment, breathe, keep up with your breathing exercises, keep up with your meditation, come to peace with the situation, and then just calmly decide how you're going to move. We got message in a bottle, which is slow communication. So anyone who's giving you slow communication, anyone who's like kind of just playing on your phone, being inconsistent, honestly, I feel like it's best to completely take a step back from that. But at the end of the day, Spirit is saying like anything that's making you feel anxious and dysregulated, it's time for us to, all right, let's get out of alignment with this thing that's kind of been disrupting us and disrupting our pattern and disrupting our timeline. That's what I got for you, Group 3. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose Group 4 with the Citrine and the Trash Panda Tarot, this is your reading. Tapping in to see who has the hots for you right now. What are their next moves? Where will it go? What will happen? Got the Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Potentially multiple energies. Spirit for Group 4. Please show us who has a strong desire for Group 4 at this time. Who has the hots for Group 4? First card out, we got the finance card. I'm looking for a guy in finance. This could be someone who works in finance, or this could be someone that you work with. This could be someone who has a career that you respect or admire. This could be the first way you saw them or connected with this person was through their career somehow. Like you came into their work, or you saw them on social media through their work. Spirit. You know what? As the cards come out, though, I'm kind of getting some tea here. So we got finances and legal matters that has come up. Finances, it says money problems, work, material things, and success. So there's positive attributes, and then there's definitely some shadowy attributes. Legal matters makes it a little more, okay, let's pay attention to this. What's really going on with this person? It says justice, divorce, balance, and judgment. So someone is very attracted to you who's kind of struggling at this time. This could be someone that you've helped. We do have the anxiety card here. So it feels like this may be giving you anxiety, or this person may be having anxiety. I just heard salvation. Very interesting. So this person is kind of seeing you as their salvation, someone who could help them, someone who genuinely cares about them. I do feel like there's like a Yeah, it's like a frog in their throat. There's something they're not saying about that though. It's like they appreciate the help, but this person would feel much more powerful. Their self-esteem would be higher if they could be the one to solely solve their problems. So that could be the issue at this time. There's someone in your energy who's struggling financially, who is anxious that you may end up moving on if they can't get their stuff together quick enough, but honestly, they could just be in a rut. Or, I mean, the truth is, not everyone is, kind of destined to be abundant. You could try your whole life to, like, really rake in the dough and still end up making kind of only decent. So, for them, it just may be like some astrological things that are making it hard for them to really be abundant the way they want to be at this time. Especially if you're someone who is wanting like marriage, kids, anything that would require money, that could be what's causing them anxiety or giving them cold feet. Yeah, this person, they seem to be kind of in their head, or you could be in their head. Now we got roll the dice here. So it does seem like regardless of their anxiety or whatever is holding them back, they still want to roll the dice, take the risk. They want to do it. Same with you. This could be your energy. It's like, okay, you know what? They have money problems, but I had money problems a year ago. I know it does get better. I'm in a better place. That is, just how life kind of goes. It goes in phases and cycles. So I won't give up on them because of their financial situation. We'll see. Roll the dice. It says, take a risk. Take a chance, leap of faith, and strategy. So maybe they just need like some help at this time, some, dare I say, leadership? That is the word that comes through for me, some leadership, someone who is in a better financial situation, or someone who's also in the same situation, so they can give them some support. And maybe you can mutually kind of benefit and help each other in that way. We have the date card. So this would be someone you've went on a date with, or this could be talking about this person planning a date with you. Date, it says courting, dating, anniversary, and meetup. So courting is dating for marriage specifically. So there goes that underlying, energy of there being serious desires or serious expectations from this connection. There's this underlying energy that someone or the both of you want more than you have now, or something long lasting, something serious. And then we have the text message here. So you can expect some communication. It says communication, news, phone call, direct message. I would also say if you guys have each other on social media, then yes, you could expect a DM to come through from this person. Anything else from this deck, Spirit, for group 4? Ooh, we got liquid courage. So this person, that could be the way. We got single at the bottom of the deck too as well. So that could be the way that they kind of get inspired to take action. Bottom of the deck is the underlying energy. It represents things unseen, or maybe even things unknown. It says alone, isolated, lonely, and guarded. At the end of the day, this person is single, or they're feeling alone at this time. And that liquid courage is just, doing just enough to kind of give them a little boost. It says bravery, confidence, odd behavior. Yeah, this person could be really kind of moving out of character. That could be something that they never do. This could be someone who even like they don't drink, they don't do anything like that. And they go ahead and have one because they're frustrated or anxious, like we got before. Spirit, for group 4. Who has the HOTS for group 4? Who has a strong desire for group 4? Oh my goodness, we got so many of the spicy cards. Like, not spicy, but just cards that look a little, freaky cards. Spirit, for group 4. Yeah, you know what? What is so interesting to me, though, is the first 2 cards that came out were soulmate union and protection. So I do feel like this is a significant connection, but Spirit is protecting you from this person. For some of you, Spirit really wants this to be like mutual. Spirit really wants them to kind of phoenix and rise to the occasion and get in a better financial situation, whether that means they have to hustle, whether that means they have to connect with the universe, whatever they got to do. Spirit wants them to do that. Spirit wants them to be an equal partner to you. So Spirit is protecting some of you financially so you don't have to bear the brunt of the like 3D financial worldly expectations or responsibilities that we have. Some of you, Spirit is protecting you from this person because they're in a space of like almost like a freeze response with the anxiety that came up. And Spirit doesn't want you to have to play the role of, you know, I'm like, what way can I put this, like, not too extreme? Spirit just doesn't want you to be in a role that you don't deserve to be in or that you're not getting paid to be in. Like, Spirit is like, listen, it's not your profession. You're not getting paid for it, so you shouldn't have to be their financial advisor. You shouldn't have to be their whatever they need at this time, their lawyer. You know, people get paid for that for a reason, because there is an energetic exchange happening there. And if there's no payment, that's just vampiric. That's just draining. So we have Sneaky Link and Imperfections. Like I said, these cards are a little like, they got a lot going on. But at the end of the day, I do feel like this could be a Sneaky Link situation currently. Spirit wants more from you two than that. Spirit wants you guys to surrender to like a higher level of commitment, something more long lasting, being that this is likely a soulmate connection, or even if soulmate's not the term, like some sort of significant connection. Spirit doesn't want you guys to get stuck there. Spirit doesn't want you guys to get stuck in that energy where it's just like, okay, you're just getting what you can, you know, to make you feel good, but not actually having, you know, something sustainable or something that you can really show for, you know. But I do feel like that may be what's going on now. With the Imperfections card, though, I feel it really feels like one person is confident and one person isn't. Maybe both parties are anxious, but it really feels like one person is like, all right, action oriented. If there's a problem, let's just work through it then. Let's do it. Whatever is required, let's just handle it. And then it feels like there's one person who's stuck in their head and not wanting to handle it with the other person, because that's going to reflect on them as a person. That means if they need your help, that means that they couldn't do it themselves. And that's affecting their self-esteem. So, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised. We'll see. I feel like I even got that from Spirit as well a bit, where it's like Spirit does want you to be in a position group 4 where you don't have to level someone up, where they can just be a ready package. So we'll see what we get from the tarot next. We got Union and Clarity. So I do see that at least this person is coming into the clarity that they do want a union with you, and that they do want to be with you and have something more than Sneaky Link. So let's see. Spirit, where will this go? What will happen? Okay, I'm not mad at it. We got the Tower card here with the Moon reversed and the 8 of Pentacles. So Spirit is saying, all right, we got the Moon reversed. We're sitting in this energy of indecisiveness, things being all over the place. We're going to have some clarity now, just like that other card said. And we're going to have the Tower come down. You guys are going to have a Tower moment that is going to transform your relationship and is going to put you in a position where you can actually work on it. This is really sticking out to me. I never noticed this before, but whatever these are, I don't know what they're called, these shapes, but he's inscribing them and they all have the number 20 on them. So 20 could be significant to you in some way. They all have that number 20 on them though. So yeah, 8 of Pentacles is about, you know, working on things, working through things, putting in that work, doing what you have to do, making it happen. 8 of Pentacles is also about working on your finances. So I feel like we got the 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. The underlying energy is this relationship will likely have success, especially with that Tower moment, but it's not likely going to happen in the way you would want it to. And we got the 10 of Swords reversed under that 10 of Cups. So I feel like this situation was likely going to completely fizzle out. It was likely going to end, you know, and just you guys were going to like both part ways and move on. But Spirit has, you know, it's kind of like you've gotten the attention of Spirit or your guides or a higher power. Maybe you've been manifesting or doing spell work or affirming and constantly sending out that energy of wanting change and revolution and the potential and possibilities to, you know, manifest. and now it's turning around. But what I think is going to happen is you guys are likely going to have some distance between the two of you. There's going to be some time between the two of you because Spirit really seems to want them to Phoenix. And also with this Tower card, that's a huge vulnerable moment. That's a moment of everything crashing down. So if this person is already, like before they've even had the Tower, sensitive about you helping them, that would be an even more vulnerable space. So it's kind of like they're likely going to dig in their heels, and this person could ghost, or they could have already ghosted because they've had this Tower moment that has happened and they do not want you to see that. Yeah, we got the Hierophant reverse. They do not want you to see them that way. So Hierophant reverse is also an energy of someone being completely off of your radar, you not being aware of this person because you guys aren't in contact. So whether it's Spirit's protection, or whether it's this person ghosting, or whether it's things mutually fizzling out and, you know, you guys coming out of alignment, I do see distance and space between the two of you. There's going to be a period of time where you guys aren't talking, you're not in communication, and that's so this person, Eight of Pentacles, can work on their finance or whatever is holding them back. Spirit, what will come of this connection? Yeah, we got the Ace of Wands, strong energy of them really needing to do it on their own, and Seven of Wands, strong energy of them needing to handle what is on their plate, because at the end of the day, this is not your responsibility. And you know, it's not your responsibility. You're also not getting paid to be this person's personal, you know, cheerleader or you know, worker, and you know, it's just, it would be unpaid at the end of the day. Like, they're, you know, we think it would. We think that we put in the work and we finally get what we want and that would be enough. But, you know, the body keeps the score. Your nervous system is going to feel all that stress you went through. You are going to be at a deficit, and subconsciously you are going to try to get that back, which is why even when you finally get to your end goal, a lot of people end up spending years trying to get more and more and more. It's never enough because, again, the nervous system keeps the score. The nervous system remembers all of this you had to endure to get to this point. And even if you completely don't acknowledge it consciously, the body in itself is conscious. The nervous system in itself is conscious. It has its own functions that it carries out and gives us information to perceive consciously. So the nervous system comes first. So it's going to be, you're going to be at a deficit. Spirit really doesn't want that. I really like all the spiritual support that you have here as well. It's like Spirit wants you guys to do things the right way for a reason, so that this can be long lasting and so that you can have everything that you can possibly get from this. Ooh. We got the Seven of Cups, tea. With the Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Oh my goodness. So, and you know what? I meant to actually check on that because I was feeling that earlier in your reading. Seven of Cups, Three of Wands is an energy of having multiple options and an energy of you moving forward. So Spirit is saying, listen, if this person doesn't get it together, they're getting a clear-cut opportunity. If they don't get it together, I will put another person in your life before they even fully go through their transformation. So they really got to hurry up. Best case scenario is they go through a quick transformation, but I kind of feel like, you know, earlier in life, because this is something that affects their career, their finances. That's what it's actually all about right now. So they couldn't even step up to the plate to like have a better life. The romantic may not even be enough to inspire them to just go hard and do it. You know, so they kind of been stuck and stagnant just on a personal level that has nothing to do with relationships. So Spirit's saying like they've already had opportunities to level up and to outgrow this stuckness that they're experiencing. So I'm not going to keep group 4 stuck forever. I will bring in a whole new person for them if this person doesn't get it together soon enough. Straight up, straight like that. So we got the High Priestess and the Devil here. I feel like you can feel this intuitively. You may be noticing that there are things going on in your life that are kind of hinting that there's a new beginning on the way for you and that there's new love on the way for you. Spirit, what else can you tell us for group 4? Yeah, we got a lot of engagement energy today. Like every pile got some confirmation of moving into engagement. So on a collective level, it looks like things are getting more serious for us moving forward, for all of us. Engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. That is exactly why Spirit is not holding you back. Spirit is also not holding you back because we have codependency here. At bottom of the card, it says addictions are affecting your romantic life. This could be your addiction to always being the helper, the hero, and then wanting to be compensated for it. And it's like you realize you're dealing with people who just aren't what you originally would want. So you can't really make them into that, you know? But it could also be spirit talking about how it doesn't want people to be codependent on you and always come to you like a resource. So your love life is leveling up. We got religious factors here. It says your love life is being influenced by your spiritual upbringing by your religious upbringing or a spiritual path. So it seems like you're the creme of the creme. It seems like you're the cream of the crop, the best of the best. And it's harder to align you with people because of that exact reason. But Spirit is not giving up. Spirit is continuing to connect to you with people who are valuable, worthy, and equal. Oh, we got create space for new love. My goodness, if Spirit couldn't get any more clear, there we go. There we have it. Spirit is saying you're in a point in your life, group 4, where you're meant to ascend to a higher level of commitment, like the engagement card says. So create space for new love. You're in a win-win position. Best case scenario, if you really want this person, they can hurry up, go through their transformation. You can be together, but you're kind of in a win-win position because even if they don't, Spirit's like, 7 of Cups, I will place another person in your life. We also have you've got time. So for those of you who are feeling like time is negatively affecting you, Spirit is saying you have much more time than you think. And also that time constraint that you put on yourself is not real. So if you feel like, oh, I'm getting too old, or if you feel like, I'm running out of time, if it doesn't happen by this time, it's, not going to happen. Spirit is actually saying that's not at all true. That's like a constraint that you put on yourself, or that society puts on you, or that family put on you, but that's not real. Ignore that. Don't worry about time. We have, if they loved you once, they still do. I mean, Spirit is really stirring the pot with this because it's like, just tell us what to do, Spirit. Should we wait or not? I guess that's up to you. But Spirit is saying the love is still there. In best case scenario, you're able to move forward with that person if you want them. We have you are born with that it quality and things are about to get juicy. So Spirit is saying, I'm going to show you just how desired you are moving forward. We have there's a deeper reason for each of your questions. Seek it. Spirit is saying going within, doing some meditation, doing some shadow work, connecting with the divine will bring you deeper revelations at this time. And we have you glow, we beam. Thank you. This is a message from the universe saying that because you glow, because you're living out your purpose, we're all able to live out our purposes. We're all able to be shined on by your light. So that's why it's important for you to keep moving forward, even regardless if someone else doesn't get their stuff together, even if you could be in a coupling with someone and it can be a really good thing, you still have to keep moving forward because, you have a purpose and we all benefit from you shining and being happy and loving life. And that's what we want. That's what I got for you, group 4. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that's where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon.